Anderson City Council voted unanimously to move forward with a proposed ordinance that would ban people without a permit from feeding cats in public spaces. However, local rescues say the tactics the city is taking will just punish residents and not solve any problems.
Yeah, the Northstate News' Max Tedford joins us now live from Anderson's City Hall with more on the issue. Max?
Ariana, Glenn, despite a number of residents coming to the meeting last night to express their concerns, all of the councilors voted to move the ordinance forward unchanged. However, with local rescues saying the focus is more on punishment rather than support and education, they feel this will only make the problem worse.
There probably needs to be some kind of something going on like this, but without extra spay and neuter, it's not going to solve the problem.
Christine Stromer and the woman known as Carol McAlways Wright attended the meeting Tuesday with several fellow community cat rescues that have worked to trap, neuter, and release cats across the community for years. They feel the proposed ordinance is going the wrong direction.
They dump them here pregnant. They drop them off in white cars with tons of little babies and a cat under our feeding areas. There was nothing to help that.
The ordinance would require anyone get a permit to help cats in public spaces or face fines, actions which include just giving a cat water. It also imposes a number of restrictions on how and when people can interact with the feral colonies, which Stromer feels will turn people away from helping. They pointed to the work the Fairfield Feline Center has done in Marysville as what Anderson should model off of, which includes offering more support for TNR services.
You're going to have well-fed feral cats or community cats that are going to be healthier and have bigger litters of kittens. So you're actually, to be honest with you, the way they've set it up, and I hate to say this, but they're actually setting it up to have more cats in the community.
Joy Smith shared the center's spays and neuters just over 1,000 cats annually and has totally been able to get the animals under control since partnering with Marysville in 2018. There was some clarification offered by both City Manager Joey Forsyth-Deshay and Haven Humane's Operations Manager Jim Lewis about the ordinance, sharing there is no cost for applying for a permit, and they do not plan to limit the amount of community cat feeders. However, Lewis explained they would not be making their TNR clinic more available than it already is, and would not be providing any support for others' TNR operations. However, he is confident this will get the population under control.
This is not anybody trying to exercise power or anything like that over anybody else. It's simply about making sure that the animals are as healthy as can be and that everybody is working together.
Now, the city manager and Lewis both emphasize that Haven already has volunteers that are feeding and caring for many of the cat colonies within the river park and will continue to do so if the ordinance goes into effect. It returns in front of the council September 16th. Live in Anderson, I'm Max Tedford for the Northstate News.